Red flag number one is when she has another guy in her life who is consistently trying to sleep with her, and she refuses to acknowledge this. I know you hang out with so-and-so, and that's fine. You're a grown woman, you can do whatever you want. I'm not controlling or anything, but just so you know, that dude's trying to fuck you. Babe, come on. Are you serious? Him? You're worried about him? He's literally like my best friend. Like he's literally like a brother to me. He wants to enter your body holes. End of story, okay? Oh, that is so ridiculous. Why would a guy all that trouble and pretend to be my friend just to sleep with me? I've done it so many times. I've done it so many times. How do you think I got you?
Your favorite thing in the world?
Pussy.
My nigga.
Marriage is never 50-50. And, you know, you sort of wonder how that idea kind of got out there. I have found that if you stick with it, you know, over the course of your entire relationship, you may have 50-50 over time. But if I look over my marriage, if I were to judge it in year 5 or year 10, there was never 50-50. Somebody was always giving way more. Someone always needed a different kind of thing. You have to evolve with it. And so, yeah, there were times when I felt like I was 70% in and he was doing 30%. Because of the choices that I made in the terms of how I wanted our family to look. Yeah. I had to take my foot off of my career gas pedal, never putting on the brake, but slowing up a little bit. Those are the natural compromises that are required, and I feel bad when I see young people giving up on their relationships because there are periods of hard, there are periods of
Nasty! What you said?
I said broke niggas always got something to say.
You know me? How you know I'm broke?
You live here, don't you?
Yeah, I stay by myself.
What's that supposed to mean?
Wait, you calling me broke because I stay here?
Yeah.
In the same complex that you stay in?
Yeah.
How that make sense?
Any nigga trying to talk to me has to have a chitty.
Curious to know, what all does a guy need to qualify to date you?
He needs to have his own crib, not an apartment. His own car that's not busted. At least make it 6 figures and know how to treat me like a princess.
How old you is?
22.
You stay here by yourself?
I live with my mom.
This your car?
I share it with her too.
What you do for a living?
I work at Wendy's.
That's it?
Yeah.
So how the f do you expect a nigga to have all that when you ain't got none of it?
What he need to worry about is what he got going on. That's all that matters.
So he gotta pull up on you every time y'all hang out. Like you ain't even got the option to do that for him.
Okay, mind your damn business and go on about your day, trash man.
Where the f that came from?
You taking out the trash, aren't you?
Yeah, like a normal person would.
My nigga would have them come get it from the house.
He still gotta take it to the dump. Ma'am, you have a nice day. I hope your delusion come to life.
Delusion? What's that supposed to mean?
You still talking? Broco's always got something to say.
Well, Miss Obama makes a good point. Michelle does. 50-50 and compromise. Me, the way I look at it, I sum it up as grace and human decency. And as couples come together, we should honor, respect, and love each other. What we bring to the table, what we have in our lives, and we both should come together to help each other grow, and we can share this thing in this relationship. At the same time, I ask the question, and it begs to ask the question, do men owe women? Are women entitled? Do men have to be here before a woman even considers to talk, team up, or build with? Right? That's the question you got to ask yourself.
Realities that every man needs to realize before it's too late. One of the biggest mistakes you can make is believing that love is finding the right person. In reality, love is about becoming the right person. Don't go looking for the person you want to spend the rest of your life with. Become the type of person you want to spend the rest of your life with. The people who deserve you will naturally gravitate towards you. 2. Once you stop fantasizing about the ideal version of yourself and start working towards becoming that person without procrastinating, you'll realize that it was so simple all along. Becoming your ideal self will only ever exist in your mind until you make that decision to become that person. The difference between who you are and who you want to be is what you do. 3. It is okay to be lost. It means that you've never been this version of yourself before. You must get lost to become found. Lastly, 4. Marriage is hard, but divorce is harder. Staying fit is hard, but obesity is harder. Being financially disciplined is hard, but being in debt is harder. Choose your hard. Nothing of value comes easy. Drop a 100 if you watch this far, and if this video helped in some way, this account is definitely for you.
What is the age range do you think you're attracted to?
35, 45.
We don't care what race, or is there a particular race?
No.
We don't care what race.
No.
So we're going to pick any race. What is the minimum height? Don't lie.
Minimum 5'10". It's
Minimum 5'10". We're excluding obese men, correct?
Let's be honest. Who wants to date a fat
Minimum income.
100K?
So we're talking about a man who is 35 to 45. He's not married. We're excluding anyone under 5'10". We're excluding obese men, and we're excluding men that make under $100,000 a year. Now, so my question for you is, what percentage of men in the United States do you think that is?
40%?
40% of men?
Yeah.
It's less than 1% of men.
Wah, wah, wah.
Nurses, I keep telling y'all that there are some men who will literally only want to date you because they view you as a paycheck. I just saw a video that I literally refuse to include here and glorify with a stitch. But it was a man basically just saying that he saw how much a nurse makes.
Wait a minute.
Oh, are you guys saying it's bad for a person to date somebody just because they have a lot of money? And that we should be weary of those people because they want to use us for our cash flow and don't actually care about us? Whoa, man, oh man, welcome to the club. Welcome to our world. That's what we deal with all the time. Oh man, it's just so refreshing to hear from the other side.
Isn't this the kind of equality that women ask for, that the world asks for? I mean, there was a day and age where women was like, hey, I want this kind of man to make this kind of money. Now, fast forward. Now, there are men out there who are putting together a preference list. Not saying I would do that, but at the same time, even me personally, I wouldn't mind having a woman that's at least somewhat intelligent. She's not lazy. And are we saying this is bad for men wanting a preference on a criteria of what a woman brings to the table? Yikes. She kind of told on women that women are, I guess, is gold diggers. Is that what she's saying? Is that what she's implying, if men do it, we're gold diggers?
You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward.
So this comment says that I'm missing out on my young adult years because I have kids. And I just want to address it. Most 22-year-olds my age are, partying. They're not established. I have four little ones. I'm married. I have a nice house. My husband has a good job. I have a car. Like, my life is established. So for some, partying, going out every weekend is like fun. Like, that's not fun for me, and I'm not missing out on anything. Sorry, I had to pause the video. Cass shit her diaper, had to go change her diaper. But like, I'm not missing out. Like, I'm young. I get to raise my kids. We get to grow up together. And my kids are all going to be grown by the time I'm 38. And that's when I'll get to go out and travel and everything. And honestly, it'll be better because I'm more established.
What her cook?
It was crazy. You're looking at this, and I'm hearing this young lady, and she just pretty much giving her perspective on young mother. She's married. I guess, a husband, definitely married to a husband for a good job. They have a home. Everything looks on the up and up. And I'm reading through these comments, and let's see this first comment, and let's see what they're talking about, guys. Let's see. The first comment is 4 kids, 22 sounds like a nightmare. Oh, wow. That's kind of crazy. Let's see what this next one's saying. This next one says, like, babe, who are you trying to convince? And she put the smiling emojis, like 3 or 4 of them. Wow. Let's see what this next one. They act like your only 2 options as an adult is kids or alcohol poisoning. You got to be kidding me. Wow. They're manipulating themselves. Very interesting. Let's see, this lady put, they swear they did it on purpose. Let's see what this other lady put. They will never convince me. Sounds like jail for real. FR, is that for real? Oh, wow. As you can tell, I don't really be on the internet that much. Shorthand writing. Know damn well they're miserable. Oh, wow. You can't convince me they're not miserable. Yeah, I mean, as you can see, I mean, these guys are in the chat, and they're literally sound like people. They rather choose their freedom as an individual than the responsibility as an adult, as a mom, or a man as a dad. And you have people, today's generation is totally different. Yikes. So I don't know, man. But me personally, I believe that God bless her, that she has that mindset.
As a man, the dating life always terrified me. But that was before I discovered just not talking to women. Let's face it, women are scary, but by making a commitment to just not talking to women, you're able to avoid facing that fear altogether. But what if women try to talk to you? Well, luckily the social pressure is on men to initiate. But if it does happen, just sheepishly look at the ground and nervously stutter through your sentences, which for me happens naturally. Order within the next 10 minutes and we'll include our ebook, Social Distancing from Women When You Don't Have a Pandemic as an Excuse.
Well, guys, that's definitely the end. Hey, thank you for watching the video. Definitely check out more videos. Like, share, and subscribe. Also, leave in a comment if you agree or disagree. Whatever you may think, definitely helps. People can learn. Even I can still learn. But until next time, y'all take care.
Why do people think that I'm you? I think you're... Who do you think I am?
Tyler Durden.
Doctor.
You're Mr. Durden.
You got it. Say it. Because we're the same person. That's right.